Guys, thank you so much for coming. So I'm meant to introduce myself, so I'm going to introduce just for the sake of it. I'm Sarah. Hi. And basically, I done breath work in Thailand, and I really enjoyed it. And it was rebirthing. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's very intense. You like hyperventilate, but I really loved it. And after then, I was like, oh, I really want to learn more. And then I learned some pranayama, and now I'm doing my SOMA teacher training. So, and this is the first part where I have to do a class on energized meditation, which is like the first one that we do. And then SOMA, I don't know if you know the background to SOMA. SOMA was written on the Rig Veda, so like ancient Indian scripts. There was writings about, like, they're really, really ancient, like before Sanskrit. So really, really ancient. There were writings about SOMA, and it was this string that the gods would have, and the gods would have them with ancient priests and in ceremonies, and it's meant to like cure illnesses. It was meant to cure illnesses and also bring wealth, prosperity. So they used to do it. Once upon a time, SOMA ran out, so people had to go within, and that's when Buddha, appeared for the first time, and other well-known famous people that brought spirituality forward, and so people had to go within, and then pranayama and breath work was one of the ways that people went within and like actually cured their malices and stuff. And I've heard so many, and there's so many studies about people, getting better from cardiovascular, heart problems, so many, and even psychological, problems that get better after that. So, so with SOMA, we're gonna do a little bit of intermittent hypoxic training. What does that mean? It means that we're going to stop our breath for a while in our out breath. So you have to exhale all the air out and then stop, and then try and hold it as much as you can. And that's meant to teach our cells in our body to be smarter with the way we consume oxygen. But it also is proven that for stem cells, it actually, it produces more stem cells, and they are really good at, curing us of problems we might have, and they reduce aging and things like that. So it's proven that it's very good for our body and our mind. So so it's also proven that the 22 minutes of SOMA training is very good for our health. It'll make you more relaxed. It'll balance your energy out, so your right and left side of the brain. It's very good for like your creative side and your logic side. Basically, it's also very good for your anatomic nervous system. So our anatomic nervous system is basically things we generally don't control. So our heart rate, our digestion, the way cells produce, white blood cells, red blood cells. So it's proven that, like people like Wim Hof, they're very good at, like telling their body, like produce heat, produce, you know what I mean? So it's proven that we can control our autonomic nervous system. So SOMA will help you, try and control your autonomic nervous system. So I've talked about the benefits, the health benefits. It helps our body regenerate. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how the class is going to work. We're going to do some anaerobic exercises. What that means is like we're going to expel all the air out, and we're going to do some squats. We're gonna do some lunges, and we're gonna do some sit-ups. But it's we only do it once. It's only a very small amount. So you're just gonna count how many times you can do it without any air. So you expel all your air out, and you can do a few. whatever you can do. And theory and practice is that if you keep doing it, with time, you will be able to do more. So your body will get smarter, the way it consumes oxygen. And then we're gonna do some ambidextrous training. So that's to use the left and hand side of our body. And then we do some super brain yoga, which which is super brain, yeah. Our brain is gonna be like elevated to the next level. So it just balances out both hemispheres of the body as well. It's very good for like the creative and the logic side. And then we're gonna do some shaking to release our nervous system. It's one of my favorite things, shaking at the moment. And it just helps release trapped emotions in our body. You probably have done that, animals when they get into a fight, they shake and then they're fine. So we're gonna do that to release some trapped energy in our body. And then for the second part of the class, we're gonna do some chanting, Aum chanting, which is a tantric, practice of basically we send our energy, our creative energy up. And at the end, we do breathing in beats. So that's when we do the intermittent hypoxia training. So we will breathe 1, 2, 3, 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And then at some point, you will stop for a little bit and try and go as far as you can. Push yourself. Generally, our body says, breathe, 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 but you can go a little bit longer. So try and push it. Whenever you can't, just take a little and then blow it back out and then go again as long as you can. And you can do that as many times as you can, in each time that they tell you. I mean, don't feel like you need to wait until I tell you to breathe. Actually, I need to ask, does anyone have any health problems, any heart conditions, nothing serious, cardiovascular diseases, or they're really healthy? No, it's you can still do it. You just can't do the holding in breath at like I would say it's at your responsibility if you really want to do it, because some people feel it's beneficial for them. So your body better than anyone else, right? So the Om section, it's very good. Om, it will help us calm our nervous system. It will help us improve concentration and also send that creative energy upwards. And that's probably it. So we can probably start. Let's see if this all works. Okay, so we can stand up for now, and we're gonna do. We'll do some dancing as well. So, to start with, we can do our anaerobic exercises. And what we do is we expel all the air out in our lungs. And we can do some, just breathe in naturally, breathe out. And breathe in, out. And we can do some squats, as many as we can. Without breathing. Oh, that's very good. You didn't breathe in, that's amazing. So just count how many you've done. And every morning when you wake up, if you feel like it, you can try it again. And you'll see that over time, you'll be able to breathe, to do more, basically. And we can, let's get our breath back at the natural level. And we can do some squats. Inhale. Exhale all the air out. And some squats. breath is, that's good. That's really good. Okay. So let's get our breath back. And you can do some press-ups. You can have your knees at the back if that's more comfortable. Wow, you guys clearly do a lot of breath work already. So that's amazing. Just keep a tab of how much you are doing, and you can always try and do it every now and again, and see if you can push yourself to go further. So next, let's get up, and then we're gonna do some ambidextrous training. So that's use the left and right hand side of our brain, and we're just gonna march to start. At the beat of the music. And then elbow to knee on the beat of the music. Now time to, it's okay if you lose, it's normally, we're waking up the left and right hand side of our body, it's totally normal, it gets, wake up! And now at the back. And now to the side, hands to one side and legs together. Yeah, this opposite. And now we can go and do it again. And on the back. Okay. Okay. So the next one is it's pretty funny as well. So you have to think about putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth, as if you're going to go and say la. Yeah, that's it. Just keep it there. And you're gonna squat, and as you squat, you inhale, and then you exhale when you come up. So the opposite that you probably do. And we're gonna cross our arms in front of us. So the left arm goes first, and it touches with the thumb pointing forwards, and then the right arm on the opposite. That's it. And then inhale, exhale, highlight to come down. Okay, so next one up, we're gonna do some shaking. Yeah. So we can start with shaking our feet, and then just our legs as well, our arms. Just find a release. You can even like do some noises. And then you can do some dancing, you know, and however you want to dance, you know, however it feels nice for you right now. And we can even like breathe, open our arms up. And again. Whenever you're done, you can just sit on the mat.
Not sure if you're going to be done this afternoon.
Huh?
I'm not sure if you'll be done with dancing this afternoon.
We'll just stop the meditation. SOMA, as in creator. That's our lower chakras. That's the sound. And then we've got Vishu, which is linked to our heart and connection. And that's the song Om. And then we've got Shiva, which is the sound and that's linked to your third eye. And when you sing, we're gonna sing in 4 beats. So as you inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. When you do think about having your tongue again behind your so that then you really feel it in your head. It's really nice. So let's take an inhale. And then we can when you are saying think about contracting your mula bandha, send the energy meditation. So if you prefer to see sitting down, you can sit down. If you'd rather lie down, you can lie down. Just make sure your spine's upright and you're comfortable. So get get into a comfortable position. Back up straight. Just make sure you're comfortable. And bring your awareness to the breath. And breathe in and out. Bring your awareness to an intention of gratitude. Think all the things you feel grateful for. Being here in the sunshine, sharing your space and your time with other humans. Yes, let's feel grateful for the people in our lives. Our partner, our friends, our family, but also the passing acquaintances. And imagine the people, the places that make you most happy. And play that like a movie in your mind's eye. And now take yourself into the future and all the beautiful connections. See yourself doing the things you love with the people you love. And ask yourself, what are you wanting to create? And make this into the near future, either tomorrow or next week or in 10 days. Think the feelings of deep gratitude you will feel when you achieve whatever that you are wanting. And project this movie in your mind's eye. Play yourself. And embody those feelings of deep gratitude. As though they are happening right now. Yes. Feel as if it's happening right now. And if you cannot think of the future, then just embody the feeling of gratitude for the present moment. And make it real by turning up the dial on those good feeling emotions. As we breathe in a rhythm, and you'll carry forward this vision throughout this SOMA journey as you breathe in and out. Notice the feelings of gratitude expand and amplify. And when I say in, you're gonna breathe in, and when I say out, you're gonna breathe out in the perfect rhythm, in the groove of the music. In, two, out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 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 out, 2, 3, 4. Notice as you breathe, that feeling of gratitude expands, and turn up the dial on those feeling good sensations. And with every breath you take in and out, they amplify. Imagine that you are breathing in gratitude and breathing out love and all those good feelings, good sensations. That's it. imagine all those feelings of gratitude are expanding into every single cell of your body, healing, nourishing, with all those good feelings, all those good sensations. The sensation of gratitude. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, out. Expansion throughout your body as you wake up all the blood vessels, feeling a warm, tingling sensation growing inside of your body. And notice as you breathe in a rhythm, a feeling of gratitude begins to grow and expand. Notice where this feeling begins and give it a color. Observe this color expanding and rising with every breath you take in and out. And notice, as it begins to expand, so does the feeling of gratitude and those good feelings, good sensations of being grateful. 2, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, out. All those good feelings, good sensations, just breathe in, out, 2, 4, in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, out, 2, in, 2, out. So now get ready. Get ready to take a full deep breath in. That's right. Feeling yourself supercharged. Breathe in, take a deep breath in, feel the joy, feel the passion, embody the feeling of success, abundance. And you can exhale out. Step into who you truly are, who you deserve to be. And become one with that moment of absolute joy and gratitude. And hold your breath. As you hold your breath, you go into a moment of deep relaxation and inner peace. Life is just a series of inhales and exhales. As you hold your breath, you pause life. You go into a moment of deep relaxation. This allows your thought files to reassemble, giving you a sense of freedom, clarity, and joy. And when you get the urge to breathe, override the first sensation to breathe and push behind your comfort zone. And then when you really need to breathe, just take a little sip in and breathe out again and hold your breath again. Going back to a state of meditation, relaxation. Bring your awareness to those good feelings, good sensations, all this energy you have just brought into your body, healing and nourishing every cell. that first feeling just for a moment. Push past the comfort zone as a metaphor for your life. As when you go beyond your comfort zone is when the strength and growth happens. So embody that, overcome any fear, any sense of control, just let it surrender. As you break free and liberate. And then when you have that really strong urge to breathe and you can't hold it any longer, hold it. Breathe fully in. Breathe in. Squeeze your gula bandha. Squeeze it and hold your breath for as long as it's comfortable. Gently let it go with a sigh of good feelings. And let's get ready to breathe in beats again. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, 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 out. Get supercharged with all this energy from the universe. Call it in. That's right. You are amazing. You are a miracle. And you already have everything you need to receive infinite love, wealth, health, abundance. It's all yours. Just open your heart. Open your mind and connect with the light within. That's who you truly are. Keep connecting. That's right. Because you're amazing. As you breathe in gratitude, breathe out love. Make your intention clear in your mind. And embody these future moments where you experience the greatest joy, the greatest liberation. Journey to where you want to go, where you deserve to flow and grow. Become one with all that is. As you are amazing, a miracle, and you have everything you need to receive, just open your heart and your mind. Let your love pour in. Exhale, letting all the remaining air. Then hold your breath. Going back into a moment of absolute stillness. The deepest, most profound state of meditation, relaxation. As you connect with the essence of your soul. And now imagine all of this new energy. It's penetrating your body, the SOMA, supercharging you with your future, aligning your inner world and your outer worlds with your own truth. Taking you into absolute states of flow. As you go beyond to what you thought was possible. And then when you get that first sensation to breathe, override that first sensation. And you really need to take a sip in, just take a little sip in, and then blow the air back out. Exhale fully and hold your breath again. Go beyond your comfort zone. As you go beyond your comfort zone, this is when strength occurs. It's when you grow. This is when expansion, the truth of who you are, where you turn the impossible into I am possible. So when you get that sensation to breathe, just override it one more time. Keep focused, keep meditating. And then when you need to take that breath in, breathe in deep, take a good breath fully in. Squeeze and hold all that energy, imagining shooting up. Up, 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 and up. Imagine this electric current of consciousness shooting up into your midbrain, illuminating your higher power. And imagine this white light starting to radiate all the way through your body, illuminating you, expanding you, radiating out of the cosmos, sending that information onto your higher self to bring you into absolute alignment. Absolute alignment. You will move forward with a newfound sense of heightened energy, heightened awareness, and inspired thinking. As you become activated, take forward this energy and feeling of gratitude wherever you go. And notice as it rubs off on others around you. And be grateful for the feeling that you give to others. As your vibe at a higher frequency, and notice your vibe rubbing off on people around you. Attracting the tribe that is also on the same wavelength, helping and supporting you throughout your journey. That's right. Much love and positive energy for the days ahead. Yeah. Do you like it? How do you find it? Super. Super. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
It's a little bit of quantum flow breath.
Is it?
Wim Hof, it's a combination of different things, so it's really, I really like the whole of it, like you build it up,
Yeah.
the different parts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you
I've
enjoy
never
it?
done this technique before, and I really like it. I was in a lot of pain because of my period, and I feel much better.
Oh, really?
My body relaxed. Yeah.
Nice, nice. That's great to hear. Say again? Yeah. Finish.
Happy days.
Before I remember 10 days a month of headache,
Oh no.
and I was out,
Just not able to.
not able to do nothing, only to stay in bed with bad headache and only to be in dark. Yes.
You had migraines as well.
Oh yes, it was difficult. Lucien could.
He made you tea.
Ouais.
Oh, that's nice. Well, at least you have the Lucien to make you tea, right?
Ah, tu te souviens, hein?
Yeah, I have to make
Bijou
it for
pour moi,
myself.
Oh, I know.
C'était le
Oh, shall
But
I bring you a tea tomorrow?
Oh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys, for sharing this.
Thank you.
so-
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.